Well, good Wednesday morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, as well as Joe Bear in the house. And as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up the football gods here. Good morning, football gods. How you doing here? Man, it is crazy. It is hump day, and I hope everybody can get over the hump. I'm finally getting back into the swing of things. Last night I did my fireside chat about, 10 o'clock. I finished with it. I cleaned my behind, and I went to bed early last night, and I am feeling much, much better. It was so much to do getting ready for the Commanders game. Sadly, our Cowboys got their ass kicked in that game, in a game that was meaningless. And, people are killing them. It's kind of like, why even show up for the playoffs? You would think that we were the Denver Broncos and that we have the most disappointing season out there. I have to say, in the grand scheme of things, looking at the Denver Broncos and how their season went, when everybody said that that's the team, that AFC West, oh my God, you've got the Raiders with getting Devontae Adams and Derek Carr. He's a great quarterback and things. They're going to do great things out there. They were in the playoffs last year. And you had the Denver Broncos out there. Oh, my God, the Denver Broncos. Man, they got Russell Wilson. Let's ride. Let's ride. They ended up stealing Randy Gregory from the Cowboys. And they said, man, whoever comes out of that division, man, that's the Super Bowl favorite. You would think that the way our season went was like those guys, that we were debating on whether or not to fire the coach, although we are debating on firing the coach, on a coach who has had back-to-back 12-win seasons. Sometimes you think you want something, and then you try and get it, and you find out, I screwed up. Fellas, you've got a great woman, and you effed around and found out how great she was because you messed up and messed around with them other hoes out there and realized I had the best there. And I just gave it away. That's life. We always want something else. We are never satisfied. Now, check me if I'm wrong. The Dallas Cowboys have played better than what these guys said they were going to do. I don't know that there was many of them out there that said they were going to be a 12-win team. I remember hearing Adam Rank talking about, maybe 8-9 or 9-8, maybe a playoff team at best. And here it is. They are a playoff team without going out there and getting all the big-name free agents like, Denver did. We're in the playoff games with a chance against Tampa Bay, where when you actually look at the matchup, we actually have a favorable game. But listening to all the talking heads and all the people out there, the fans, especially our Cowboy fans, it's like, why even show up? We've already lost. We're ass. And I don't get that. Now, I restarted the clock this morning. We got 5 days, 8 hours, 40 minutes, and 39 seconds until kickoff against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm not ready for this doom and gloom. If the Cowboys lose, then I'll deal with that after the game. But I'm going to sit here and I'm going to be happy that at the moment, we're not one of these teams out here thinking about our draft. The Bears. Should we trade our number one pick? What can we get for him? Should we trade our quarterback and try and take another quarterback? Who should be our head coach? what players should we try and trade away, like DeAndre Hopkins and, with the Cardinals? We've done some great stuff. And instead of enjoying it, we're out here killing them. You know what's funny is I was going through my YouTube studio this morning, and maybe I should pull it up. It's funny because the most watched video I had, let me get it actually. This is almost comical because this is us in a nutshell. Listen to this.
Thank you, Ferguson.
Get his ass out of the game. He had 2-yard loss, and he just let him go. What is Frazier White doing?
Touchdown, Washington.
He's got to get out. You got to take it.
This is us against the Eagles. 49-yard line. We're down 34-27.
Go.
Shit.
We got it back.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. They got it.
Oh, shit.
No. No.
He got the ball. Look.
Oh,
he got the ball.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
He got the ball.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
God, dog, Zach Martin and Tyler.
Thank you. Thank you. At least it was the first
He
down.
knocked him into next week. That's Eagles ball. That's
He got it.
Eagles
At least it was first down. At least it happened on first down.
Reddick beat his legs. What a play.
Yeah, see the guy? Oh, at least it was on the first down.
He didn't recover. The fat guy did.
We got put some points.
2nd and 21.
Oh, come on, man!
You can't blame Dak on this.
That is a big
They're all over him now.
Wait, what is this? Wait.
Line is ass.
3rd and 24.
This line is ass.
What is this? What? What the hell?
Y'all playing like some booty.
What the hell is going on?
Tyron Smith did his job, but goddamn, where was the rest of the line?
3rd and 30.
Shit.
Just run the damn draw.
Why
Just punt the
is it
ball.
not our ball?
Run the damn draw. 3rd down and 30.
Oh,
Are you kidding me? Are you
I
kidding
love
me?
Philly.
Oh.
What kind
Oh! T.Y.
Are you shitting me?
Oh, my God.
Are you shitting me?
Hill, thank you, Hill.
Did I just see that?
T.Y. Hill, thank you, Jesus.
T.Y. Hilton.
Thank you, Jesus.
That
Oh,
was a
my
slay,
God.
Too. Big play slay.
Oh, thank you, T.Y. Hilton. Thank you.
T.Y. And he was there
And
early.
they didn't call.
Hey, I'll take.
He didn't lose much speed.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Thank you, Hill.
T.Y. Hilton.
Field goal out of it. We should get a field goal out
How
of
is
it.
it not our ball? That was a football.
I love this. There's nobody open.
Throw the ball.
Somebody tell me.
Did you just see that shit?
Field goal out of it. Thank you, Jesus.
There was a fumble, and we recovered.
They weren't even going to call that, though.
Am I
They didn't even whip
That
out the
passive-
flags.
All right, my point here is we were killing Cowboys. We were killing them. Man, just punt the damn ball, man. Just get rid of this shit. Offensive line ain't doing shit. And here it is. 3rd and 30. And they dropped the bomb on them. It's funny because my wife was, well, when we were riding down the road yesterday, she said somebody who's ordered a couple of shirts said he wants a 3rd and 30 shirt. And so she's trying to figure out what we can do to design that and stuff. And I said, she's like, okay, was that a big deal? I said, honey, that play was like the Hail Mary just about. I said, your chances of getting a play like that, I said, 3rd and 30, you ain't thinking we gonna get the first down. You ain't thinking we gonna get the first down. It just doesn't happen. I said, it's like the Hail Mary. When the Cowboys threw the Hail Mary, it was kind of like out of desperation. And it worked. It worked against our heated rival. It saved the day and swung the momentum of the game. That guy is the quarterback that they're killing, that they're saying, don't let him throw the football. This is the team that beat, everybody's favorite, that went out and spent all the money, bringing in all the players and things. Two different philosophies. The Cowboys believing in the homegrown talent and not spending money, versus the Eagles that always bringing in more people and spending money like crazy. Two completely different philosophies. And yet here it was, little old Dak Prescott drops the bomb, and T.Y. Hilton, a bargain basement signing, catches it against the Eagles and all their free agent secondary. People, relax. Let's see what it's going to be. This Dallas Cowboys team has faced more adversity. I mean, think about this. We lost our quarterback for 5 games. We lost, our left tackle, and now we got him back playing right tackle, and he's having to relearn all that shit. We've lost, 2 starting cornerbacks. We've lost a linebacker. We've been a defensive tackle, a nose tackle. We've lost our center. We've hurt our running backs, have both been hurt. But they finished up 12-5 in the playoffs. Let's give them a little bit. Let's just give them just a little bit of leeway. Nobody thought they beat the Rams. I know the Rams ended up being bad, but they did beat the Cincinnati Bengals, one of the hottest teams in the AFC. They ended up beating playoff teams like the Minnesota Vikings. They beat the Giants, a playoff team, twice. They beat the Eagles out there. They have beaten a lot of good teams this season. And here's the chance. Here's the chance for them to really take a major step forward. How about we give them the benefit of the doubt instead of figuring we're just going to lose? That, my friends, the Commanders, Cowboys, a long history of crazy games. I have seen the Cowboys in Washington with the craziest finishes throughout my life. From Thanksgiving, Jason Garrett, was it with Jason? No, not Jason Garrett. With Roger Staubach going out. Thanksgiving with, I'm having a brain fart. You know who I'm talking about. Idiot decided I'm going to fight Roger Staubach in the offseason and got shipped out. But seeing Santana Moss's 2 touchdowns in the last 2 minutes, the Cowboys missed field goal just a couple of years ago after the official called the long snapper moving the football in a game that was meaningless. But you know how it is. They're going to kill us. Let's listen in to the Talking Heads' funeral for the Dallas Cowboys.
Fool ourselves. Like we the Cowboys are the talking point. Everybody loves to talk about them. I want them to win as much as anybody. But how can you have full confidence watching what we've watched that the Cowboys are going to go to the Super Bowl? The other thing is this too. The problem for other teams is you don't know what damn team is going to show up. It may be the 40-3 team that showed up against Minnesota, or it may be the team we saw play the Washington Commanders. It may be the team we saw play Jacksonville Jaguars or the Green Bay Packers, where you see good and bad. But these turnovers are the issue. And when you think about what I've been saying for the last month, this will be about Dak Prescott and Kellen Moore. We sat here and had the whole battle about the Green Bay Packers game. I thought Dak played well enough for them to win that game. Everybody talked about the defense and all of the things that came along. It does not matter, y'all. If Dak Prescott and Kellen Moore are not A-gaming, the Cowboys have no shot at getting through these playoffs and winning this game. And they might not come out of Tampa alive if he turns the football over.
Well, that's the point. So long before we start talking about the Super Bowl, we talk about beating the all-time Super Bowl quarterback. Danny, how do we describe what is at stake here for the Cowboys in this game? I have been describing it as a fire everybody game. You lose this game, everybody gets fired.
Look, I mean, we don't know what ownership will do, but I don't think it's out of the question that if they were to lose this game, especially if they lose it in embarrassing fashion, right, on Monday night on ESPN, that there could be changes. I mean, look, I don't know how you show up for Sunday's game and play like that. That wasn't Jekyll and Hyde. That was Jekyll and the Texans. Like, you cannot roll in on that. Like, the debate last week was, should they play their guys? Like, if you're going to play your guys, you got to play. Like, that was not a playoff caliber performance in any stretch. And guys, is there anybody who breaks down film that can tell me why he won't stop throwing interceptions? He never threw interceptions before.
Yes.
And now he literally will not stop doing it. I don't understand what's going on.
Well, I have the leader of the Dak Prescott fan club and then a member of the family over here, and it is inexplicable. All the things that we lauded Dak for over the years, pre-snap recognition, all the things that he has always done well seem to be the things that have suddenly become the problem. How do you explain it?
He's a smart player and a great decision maker, normally pre-snap and during the games. I think, to be completely honest with you, a fair assessment of Dak's interceptions were, like, it was a lot of them that weren't his fault. But then the game just happened on Sunday. Those were all on him. Like, there's no excuse. There's no talking around it. I think that it's possible that you could say that was an aberration. You can't coach somebody out of throwing tip balls or a fluky interception luck, but in that particular game, it really brought to light how scary it could be if they lose Dak also, because right now there are lots of holes everywhere, and I think Dak's ability offensively kind of covers up for that, even the holes on defense, because they can score so many points when he's playing well. But if he's mediocre, they're bad.
Yeah, and just to move the story forward, guys, Coach Dungy mentioned this the other night. They're really bad on grass. That slows down their pass rush. So if they can't get the lead and Dak's turning the ball over, they're 1-4 in their last 5 games on the road on grass, giving up 27 points a game. So, Greeny, it becomes a force multiplier. Not only are you turning the ball over, but now you can't rush the passer, which is really the strength of this team.
To be clear what he means,
we haven't been able to rush real well lately.
Neutralize the speed a little bit. On the road, it's a little harder for defenses to get off the ball quickly. So the formula of trying to get out in front and then winning it with your aggressive defense maybe works a little bit less well on a road grass game like this is in Tampa. Marcus, I'll ask it to you simply because I won't have you again this week, to my knowledge. Do you expect them to win? Do you expect them to beat Brady and the Buccaneers next Monday?
No, I do not.
Ooh.
No, I do not. And you can't say that with great confidence. And I know what we've talked about with the Bucs, and I know that we've had the conversation about the Bucs not being a really good football team. We know that offensive line has struggled. But guys, think about this now. What we saw Mike Evans do, the Cowboys are struggling opposite of Trayvon Diggs. And they will need – Tom Brady is going to needle that the entire football game. And if you don't figure out how to get that taken care of, offensively they can be explosive enough. And you telling me that we've been watching turnovers happen with this defense, with these guys that they have on the back end, the ability to rush with Devin White and Levante David in the middle of the pocket. They got back healthy with Carlton Davis on the back end. Listen, I do believe that the Cowboys playing at their highest level can take care of the Buccaneers. But there ain't nothing to tell you that they going to play at their highest level. And if I thought they would, if I thought that they would go in, if I thought last week was an anomaly and they would go into this game with the full confidence that Dak is going to take care of the football, they're going to be creative offensively, they're going to get some semblance of a run game going and be able to be multiple, I'll say with full confidence that the Cowboys are going to win this game. I don't know that. And you're not going to beat Tom Brady if you turn the football over. That is exactly how the Buccaneers want to play. They want to beat you that way.
It is remarkable and a testament to the power of the Cowboys brand that what could easily wind up being the final game in the career of the most accomplished player of all time is barely part of the conversation.
There you go. So, why should the Cowboys even show up Monday night? Because they're the Cowboys. We them boys. And, of course, we got no chance in hell. I hope and pray as I go through here and I watch this clock tick down to Monday night, as I get ready to get the man cave together for the playoffs this weekend, which start on Saturday. We got Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday night. I pray that my Cowboys have their shit together. And they come out there, that they turn out all this noise, and they do what they have done every time this season after having a poor game. And they go there in Tampa, and they show the world. If not, I'll be here after the game and all off season taking the hits from you guys. But Stuart, buddy, it's time. It's time, Stuart. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'm glad to be back, trying to get back into a normal routine here. And I'm going to be working in the workshop here, getting business taken care of for you guys. Maybe I'll live stream while we're working on it because I got a lot of stuff for you guys that I got to get out. In the meantime, we'll keep monitoring the waiver wire, the stats. We'll get you any news that's happened with the Cowboys. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report.
One hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to